Today we are learning subject complement. This is a very important topic of English language which we have to learn today. The naming subject complement. Here we will have to learn about the subject at first, that what we call the subject. So after learning the subject, we will jump into the subject complement, because before learning subject complement there must be a little knowledge about the subject also. So here we are taking an example sentence. Let me switch to the pens. The first example here is, I am a teacher. I can say that. Okay. Here we are taking another example also. You are a student. So what are we seeing here? We are seeing that I am a teacher and you are a student. These are two sentences, and what we have to learn about is subject complement. The first thing that will be called as subject is what we are discussing about. What we are discussing about. So the definition of the subject, at first we will write it here. Definition of the subject is what we discuss about. What we discuss about. So in the first sentence here and in the second sentence here, look at the first sentence. We are discussing I am a teacher, so we are discussing about the subject I, because here main title, or we can say main idea of the particular sentence is I, because we are discussing about I, so the subject will be I. And we all know that ism, are, and, was, were, has, have, do, does, did, these all kind of words are categorized into the section of verb. So am is a verb. A and the is an article. You can see that a is written here, so a is an article. And teacher by the parts of speech, it is a noun and a common type of noun. So we can write it here like only C understood here, that will be common noun. In the second sentence, you will be the subject because we are discussing about the you, and are is an verb, and a is an article, and student is again a noun. And which type of noun? Common noun. So all these categorizations, all these notations have been written here by me. In the first sentence you can see that I am a teacher. Here subject is I, am is a verb, a is an article, and teacher is a noun. So in the definition of subject complement, we can see that if any word which comes in after the verb, if any word which comes after verb in a sentence, if any word which is coming after verb in the sentence and it is describing about the subject, because here what we are discussing about is I, and we are giving an extra information about I, that I am a teacher. And after this verb, which is the verb here? The verb am is being written here, and in the second sentence are is a verb which is written here. So you can say that beside the verb there are two words. In the left side there is I, and in the right side there is a teacher. And in the second sentence, in the left side of the verb are is you, and in the right side of the verb are is student. So we can say that complement is a word which completes the meaning of particular sentence by giving an extra state or an extra information about the subject after representing the verb. After verb there will be a word which gives the state, or which gives the idea, which gives the information about the subject, which has been written beside the left side of the verb. So if any verb is being written here, and in the left side there is subject, and in the right side there is an extra word which is telling about the subject, like in the first sentence, the first we can see there his am is an verb, am is a verb, and in the left side of am there is written I is a subject, and in the right side of the verb am written is teacher. So it is giving information about the I. This word I is completing its meaning with teacher. This word you is completing its meaning with student. So we can say that if any word is coming after the verb and it is telling about the subject, then this word this particular word teacher, and here in the second sentence this particular word student will be called subject complement. In conclusion, we can see that if any verb is given in the sentence and in the left side of the verb there is a subject and in the right side of the verb there is a word which is giving information about the subject, which is ultimately completing the idea of the sentence by giving an extra information or state about the subject, then that word which is being written in the right side of the verb will be called subject complement. What do we call it? It will be called subject complement. The further concept will be like that, can we not say this is object? Can we say that this is object? Here teacher is an object, here teacher is an object, or here student is an object. Can we say this is object? So the answer will be these two words teacher and these two words teacher. Let me clear it out for you. These two words, the word teacher in the first sentence and the word student in the second sentence, these two words cannot be called as object here, because these cannot be called as an object, because object is the word which appears only in the sentences which have actions. Objects appear only on the sentences which have actions, and here we are not seeing any action happening. We are just seeing that here is an state, and state is what? I am a teacher. Here we are not describing any action, here we are discussing only a state, and here also we are discussing a state, you are a student. We are not discussing any action because there will be not any activity which is being performed here. Here are only two sentences, and both the sentences are showing the states only. So if there is not any action, then there will not be any object. So we cannot say that teacher and student are objects. We can only say that here these two words are completing the idea of the subject, and these two words are coming after the verb. So they are completing the idea of the subject. So these will be called as subject complements. These will be called as subject complements. So teacher and students will be subject complements. Subject complements means, again I am just revising it for you. Subject complements means which words which come after verb and which gives information about the subject, or which gives state about the subject. These words will be called as subject complements. So this is a short concept that we have discussed today, and here you just have to revise these words again and again, and here are two more sentences that you have to revise in your notebooks, that we can call it third sentence and fourth sentence. The third sentence will be I am a learner. I am a learner. And the second sentence and the fourth sentence will be she is a listener. You just have to focus on these sentences, that these two sentences are representing what? These two sentences have what the parts of speech, what the subjects, what the objects if any exists, or what subject complement here it is.